I remember camping out when I was a kid. It was so much fun being out there in the woods, underneath the stars, roasting marshmallows, making s'mores. It was an absolute blast. Until the fire went out and it got really dark and quiet. Then you could hear all of the animals in nature, and your imagination starts to run wild. I mean, every horror movie I had ever seen had some sort of mass somebody coming out and taking out all the people in a tent just like this one. Then I had children of my own, and it was my job to keep them from being afraid. You know, when they would come into my room at night and tell me that there was a monster underneath their bed, or somebody was in their closet, or there was a bad storm and they were afraid of what might happen. And I could tell them that no one was under their bed, nothing was in their closet, and that we would be okay, because I knew this to be true. I had been there, I had experienced it. I knew something that they didn't. You know, I'd love to say now that I'm a grown-up, I don't have any fears. But adults have fears too. They're just different a lot of times. Now, that's not to say that if I was out camping, I wouldn't be petrified of a snake coming into my tent. But now it's fears about job loss or relationship problems, fears of financial devastation, fear that I won't be able to take care of my family the way I want to take care of them, fear of health problems, and that's especially real right now, isn't it? We fear things that go on in the country with war, and we fear who the next president might be. We have all kinds of fear that can grasp us and hold on. But you know, in the Bible, it says 57 times, do not fear. It says 67 times, do not be afraid. That's 124 times the Word of God tells us not to be scared. One of those times is in Isaiah 41, chapter 10. It says, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. You see, my friends, we have a God that loves us and embraces us. And like parents know more than their children, our God knows more than we do. Our God sees the other side. Our God is in control and is stronger than our biggest fear. You see, faith is the opposite of fear. When we have faith in God, when we know that no matter what life throws at us, that we have a God who's stronger than that. We have a God who's bigger than that. We have a God who will take care of us no matter what. We know that we have nothing to fear. And then, when it all comes down, when it's all over, and we step out, we realize there's no reason to fear. That's your word for Wednesday. May God bless you all. Amen.